This is Superman of Steel 68, but I nearly said 22 because it is 22 in the triangle. The triangles were great. Bring back the triangles. They let you know which order to read all your Superman comics in. This was the 22nd Superman comic of 1997, excluding annuals. This is by Louise Simonson and John Bogdanove, and it closes off this Metallica, I wouldn't say story, it's like 3 issues in a row of Superman just fighting Metallica again. To start, we are introduced to a new villain called Scareway, who is shit because, for starters, he is immediately easy to mistake for Metallica, and then the other thing is, he is shit. Superman shows up to stop Scareway, but Scareway teleports away, and he'll be back in a few months, and then never ever again. This was some real solid setup for a new character though. We got a single page where you learn nothing about him except his name, and then he runs away the minute Superman shows up. Speaking of uncompelling new characters, it's your boy, Tusk. Except, I bet Tusk, he would see a crowd-funded lawsuit through to its bitter end, and not quit halfway in because he was only really pursuing it for selfish, greedy reasons, instead of the morally righteous reasons that he claimed. People keep wanting us to offer me 2 cents on that, so that's all you're getting, that there. Consider that my 2 pence, because I am British. But here we come very close to seeing a Tusk versus Metallica fight, which I would be okay with, but we didn't get that, much like that lawsuit actually. Metallica, he just grows big again. The stuff they have done with Metallica over the course of the last few issues is oddly planned. It's like 3 different writers each sat down and told a standalone Metallica story, one after the other. And him ganning big like this, well, he did that in the first one anyway. And here is Ricky Olsen. He is the brother to the Olsen twins and the other sister too. They're really packing all the crappy characters up front here, aren't they? So there is a local fire in the Metro Centre, and Superman, he saves some civilians from it with his new electric powers. And then Tusk shows up to try and help out, and he wraps the emblem he tore off a Superman t-shirt around his arm to let people know that he is meant to be a good guy. And somehow this works, and people recognise a tattered bit of clothing on his sleeve, and that it means he is a good guy. We should be thankful Bizarro isn't attacking. And Superman, he puts out the local fire with some insane powers. He makes himself bigger than the block of apartments, and then smothers all the flames with his electricity. Is there anything Electric Superman can it do? Take a bath. He ends up fighting Metallica again, and Superman, he must be thinking, for fuck's sake, not this arsehat again. I just wish Brainiac or Mongoloid would do something. I'm getting sick of seeing this metal prick again and again. I'm not going to lie, of all the Superman books, Superman of Steel, it was always my least favourite one. It was like the Spider-Man's web of the Superman line. The kind of sloppy one off in the corner. But then Metallica, it becomes a battleship, like in that award-winning film, Battleship. And this here is just a funny concept. This battleship becoming like a living body. Very funny. 7 thumbs up just for that. And unlike last issue, where Metallica, he became a Ferris wheel, and then we never got to see Superman fight a Ferris wheel, well, this issue follows through on its promise, and we do get to see Superman fight a Navy carrier. And then Tusk shows up and he helps out. Him and Superman, they save the day. They save the Metro Centre from missiles. And what follows is something that is definitely fun, but it is so ridiculous. It is bordering on brain deadening. We have giant electric Superman versus living airship carrier Metallica. It's like a film by The Asylum. I feel my IQ lowering by about 10 points reading this. I guess I'm no longer suitable for my job at NASA. There was also an idea that we are told about here which makes me think it was just very poorly implemented in the previous 2 issues. Metallica, he is meant to be getting all his plans and his information and his knowledge on Superman's new powers and how to test them from Ricky Olsen's news reports. There really was no hint of that before this issue. And Superman, he beats Metallica, but at great cost, because he had to absorb so much nuclear energy that he has to fly off into space, or he risks destroying all of the Metro Centre in a big energy explosion. Superman ripping off the only story idea DC have for Captain Atom here. And this is continued in Superman 124. We will eventually start getting letters from people about Electric Superman and the redesign, and I'll cover them, but fuck, I really don't know what to say here. I didn't think this is very good, but it's not bad. It's a popcorn comic. Didn't think about it. Fill about 8 minutes of your day reading it, and then move on to another comic. When I said this was my least favourite of the Superman books, that wasn't like a big slam. I still have like 100 issues of this series. It has its moments, but this one, I didn't really recommend it, so it's a 7 thumbs up.